will be deposited into you. That's why some people, when they get to higher institution, they cannot go far. When they choose you as a sister called, what will you coordinate? When there is nothing inside of you. Bible says, how many of you are in the higher institution here? Have you ever attended any campus fellowship? Which position are you holding? If you are not holding any position, I will sack you from the choir here. Which position are you holding in school? Stand up. You, Ungo? So you don't attend any fellowship? Bible secretary? No. President? No. Prayer? You, Ungo? You are in school, yes. So I should release you. Which fellowship are you attending in school? RCF. So you are not one of the officers. Why? Are you a member of the choir there? No? Then what are you doing there? You want to be free. Why? Yes, sir. What are you doing? Media and possibilities. God bless you. Sit down. Yes. What are you doing there? Nothing. You know, sit down, sit down. Some of you, listening to me, those things you are running for will eventually possess you in the future. Majority, those of you ladies, you want to avoid so many things because you don't want to be wife of a pastor. You can't avoid it. Some of you, the trait is there that you will serve God and God will use you. All these things it's like going to the Bible school when you are on campus. That is why you do practicals as a believer. When God's presence, when God releases something inside of you, you can't hide it. Because you will always have something to offer. This madam, now anytime you call her to come and sing, she will always deliver. Why? Because something is inside. Let's look at Jacob. Praise the Lord. Genesis 28. Then I'll just, because I have a very limited time, let's look at Genesis 28. Verse 15. Just give us those who had an encounter, who felt God's presence, then I'll give us benefit. I will leave. So anytime we are privileged to meet again, who is reading? Praise the Lord. Genesis 28, 15. Okay, let's take it from 10. Take it from 10. Go to 16. Thank you very much. Praise the Lord. When this man was running from reality, he had an encounter with God. Where he was lying was God's house. But because of the troubles of life, he couldn't understand that God was there. In fellowship, we are attending services, we are attending. Whenever our heart is not open to what is going there, we can't see God. Majority of us, our heart is closed to the things of God. What is relevant in God's kingdom is not reading any meaning to us, but what is happening out there. It doesn't matter whether you have a pastor as a father, you have a pastor as a mother as a deaconess, or whatever. Listen to me, everyone here. The race of life is a personal race. Personal. I used to tell my children, where I am today as a child of God is a personal effort. My father is not a pastor. My mother isn't a pastor. In fact, they don't even lead me in the way of the Lord. But God found me. God discovered me. I used to tell them there are times that I will not be there for them. It is only God. If, as a young man, as a young woman, you are living your life ordinarily, you are living in danger. You are exposing yourselves to attack. Because the world we are living is wicked. Wickedness in around. In fact, somebody said we are living in Africa, and Africa is where it is free. Wickedness is free. And that is why you cannot afford to be ordinary. If God is not in you, they will waste you. People from your, I used to watch some movie. They would talk, people from my mother's village, from my father's village, they are after me. They are always there. But when God is inside of, Moses was doing his normal work in Exodus. He was going there. And when God appeared to him and said, Moses, 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 he was afraid. The bush was burning, but it was not consumed. He knew something special was there. Praise the Lord. God used that to attract his attention. That, look, my son, I'm here. Moses, throughout his life, has been moving alone in the journey of his life. Personal battle. He was fighting here, defending here. Just physical strength. Without God's backing. It was just there. But he got to a time when he was on duty that God had to appear to him that I am the Almighty God. He was afraid. Let me tell you, there is nobody that will have an encounter with God. I'm repeating that. That will not have a change of life. That will not have a change of story. Joseph, at his early stage, he started loving God. So when sin was romancing him, he said no. He was not saying because of anybody. He said, for me to do this and sin against who? Against God. For me to do this and sin against God. For me to do this and sin against presence. Because the presence of God is power.